Hi guys, this is Aung Myo and thank you for watching my videos. In these videos, I'm going to teach you some simple sentences in Burmese. So we are going to make these sentences in Burmese in this lesson. Along with that, I'll teach you the vocabularies and I'll teach you the grammar points. Then later we'll try all sentences together. Okay, so let's get started. First we are going to try I'm going home, I'm coming to work, I'm going to the park, and so on, right? Yeah, before that I'll first teach you the vocabulary, the related vocabularies, right? Yeah, let's me make a the title like a common nouns. So here the common noun it's going to be like at the home, right? If I say a it's a home or house. The N sound is a bit soft, right? Right? Okay, another one, allow. If I say allow, it's a work. Allow, it's a noun, right? The work. If I say work, it's a workplace. Allow. Another one, park. Panjang. If I say panjang, it's a park, right? Panjang. The pan is a little high tone. You see, I add the colon here. Panjang. Another one, for exercise we say lechengan. The gan, right? Yeah, the gan is a bit high tone. So lechengan, it's an exercise. Okay, then we talk about how Burmese. For Burmese we normally say Bamazaga. So Bamazaga, it's a Burmese. Okay, Burmese language, right? Yeah. Okay, then we talk about listening to the music, right? For music we normally say listen to in English it's very common, right? People say I'm listening to the music, but in Burmese it's commonly say listening to the song. So I'll teach you the vocabularies for song here. If I say the chain, it's a song, the chain, but it can be we use as a music as well. Another one, football we say bolo, it's a football. Okay, then finally it's a movie, right? If I say Yoshin, it's a movie, Yoshin. Okay, this is some nouns we learned from the vocabulary, from the sentences, right? First, the important point is you have to know the vocabularies, right, before you are going to make a sentence. So here we learn about some nouns. Okay, now let's talk about some verb here. So I'll write here, one second. So this is common verbs. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just highlight that, one second. Okay, so here to go, to come, and to walk, to do, right? Okay, so if I say tua, it's a high tone, right? The tone is high. Tua, to go. This is the verb. La, to come. La. If here previously we talk about to go, to come, walk, and do. So here if I say low, to do. If I say low, it's a to walk. Okay, then you can ask me, right, what is the difference between this and this, right? Okay, this is low, it's a work as a workplace, it's a noun. But this one, low, it's a workplace, right? But the low, it's a to do. Literally, to walk, the verb way, the way we say is to do work. That's why whenever you want to use the work as a verb version, you have to say low, not allow. But when you only say allow, it's going to be the noun form, something like the workplace, or maybe the work you are doing that. Okay, this is some verb we are learning. Okay, then what about we talk about to work, to do as well, to come. Okay, to speak, to listen, to play, right? Yeah, to speak. If I say pure, it's a to speak, pure, right? Yeah. Another one, to listen, na down. If I say na down, it's going to be listen, right? Na down, to listen to the music, something like this, right? Yeah. Then play. To play in football, right? Play we say gaza, or the gaza. Okay, let me teach you. If I say gaza, this is the to play generally, the general one, right? Gaza. But when you talk about, you can use the gaza with the football as well. This is a general one, but the common one is can. The verb we use for football, the playing football, we say can. What does literally the can mean? The can mean to hit. something like, hit with the leg, right? Yeah, can. So the can here we use as a to play, the verb, right? Yeah. Another one, to watch. If I say G, to watch. Okay, so these are like, some verbs we learn, right? Noun and verb. Okay, so we learn the vocabularies. Now the important point, it's going to be the grammar points. So this is in Burmese, like, this is the very important point you have to know, like, in Burmese you have to know how to make the sentences in Burmese way, right? It means you have to know the sentence structure. In Burmese we follow this way: subject, object, verb, and the tense particle. This is the very important point you have to know, right? In Burmese we always follow this way. In Burmese, subject, object, verb, and tense particle. Okay, so this is the, like, the sentence structure in Burmese. Then what about in English, right? So how do I compare with that? Okay, let me write. In English, normally we make a sentence in this way: subject, verb, and object. But in Burmese, subject, object, verb, and the tense particle. Important point is coming here. So the tense particle we have to know, right? Yeah. If I say day, the tense particle should be after the verb, right? After the verb, day. If I say day, this is going to be the tense particle, present, or we can also use for the past. So present or past tense particle. Day. You have to end the sentence with the day to make it as a present tense or the past tense, day. Another one, ing, ne day. Whenever you want to make a sentence is a ing, right now you're doing, if I say ing, something like, the present continuous tense, right? Yeah. So the tense particle, it means maybe, for example, I'm saying, like, I'm playing, I'm doing, I'm working. It can be anything. So something you are doing right now, in that time you have to use the tense particle ne day. Another one, the future tense particle, may. If I say may, this is the future tense particle. These are the common tense particle, right? Day, ne day, and may. So those should be after the verb. This is the place for the tense particle here. Okay, now it's time to make a sentence, because we talk about all the vocabularies, like, from the sentence here, the verb and the tense particle also, right? Yeah. Day, ne day, and may. Now let's try the sentence slowly. Okay, here I'm going home, right? We have to know some pronoun as well: I, they, he, she, and we. Okay, this is also easy. Let me add that. So this topic we normally say, like, the pronoun, right? The pronouns in Burmese, right? Yeah. So 1 second here. Okay. So if I say channo, right? Channo, it's a I form. Okay, this is like, we are trying the basic sentences, right? Let's go with the formal way first. So channo, it's a I, male speaker use the formal way. The female speaker, it's going to be chamma, right? Chamma, it's a female speaker formal way, right? Yeah, formal way. Okay, then we talk about, like, he, she, right? He, she, it's easy. It's a tu. If I say tu, it's a he or she. Tu. It depends on the situation, like, we normally understand. But here, tu, it can be he or she as well. For they, tu do. Tu do, it's a they. Okay, then we talk about the we as well. So to make it we, it's easy, because you can just add, like, the plural particle. If I say channo do, the do, make it the plural one. Channo do. It's a we. The same one, the male speaker, the formal. Another one, it's going to be chamma. I would like to make it the we. So you can say chamma do. Right, chamma do, it's going to be the we, female speaker, formal. Okay, this is like, some pronoun as well we learn, right? So channo, chamma. To make it plural, channo do and chamma do, and tu do. Okay, now let's do a sentence, right? Yeah. So if I say, okay, let me 1 second, let me copy this and here. Okay, so we are going to follow, like, this, right? Subject, object, verb, and the tense particle, right? Yeah. So I'm going home. So how do we say I? Maybe as a male speaker, I might say channa. As a female speaker, you have to say chamma, right? Let's start with the channa. Male speaker, channa. And we have to say the object. What is the object here? Home, a. What is the verb to go? Tua, right? Yeah. Okay, so channa, a, tua. And what is the tense particle? This is the ing. I'm going home. Right? I'm going home. So ing tense particle. Nere, something you are doing it right now. Suppose if I want to say I go home, I have to use the day. Suppose if I want to say like in I will go home, I have to use the may. But this time, right now, I'm on the way. Nere. So, chano ein tua nere. Chano ein tua nere. So you can pronounce this as a one flow. Tua nere. Chano ein tua nere. I'm going home. You see? Chano, we say subject. Okay, so not like English, right? We don't say I am going home, right? We say I home and I'm going. Chano ein tua nere. Okay, let's try the another one, right? Chano work, we say allow. Allow, I'm coming. So to come, it's a la. Maybe you can see here. Yeah, first, before make a sentence, you have to remember the vocabularies, right? Yeah. So allow, ing, la nere. Chano allow la nere. Why I use the la? Because it's a to come, right? The nere, make it ing. Still, I'm coming. Okay, this time, let's change the tense. I will go to the park. It's a future. The future tense is the may. Chano, but here it's a park. Park we say panjan. Chano allow. Okay, here it's a panjan, right? It's a park. Chano panjan will go. Twice ago, the may, it's a future tense particle. Chano panjan twa may. Chano panjan twa may. I'll go to the park. Chano it's a I, panjan it's a park, tuama it's a I will go. Another one, just I am walking. No object here, the subject and the verb, right? So let's try this time as a female speaker. Chama, allow it's a to walk as a verb. Then we add the nere particle. Chama, allow nere. I am walking. Chama, okay, 1 second. Chama, allow nere. I am walking. So I am walking, right? Chama, allow nere. Another one, I'm doing exercise. So I exercise and doing. Chama, exercise we say lechengan. Lechengan, doing, do it's a low, nere make it ing. Right? Yeah, so nere it's a ing. Chama lechengan, low nere. So 1 second. Okay, chama lechengan, low nere. So I am doing exercise. Okay, so now so far we have done like these 5 sentences, right? Now let's try the another 5 sentences. They will come home tomorrow. For now we haven't learned about the tomorrow, so don't worry about that. In the future lesson we'll learn more about it. They will come home. How do we say? The way we have to say is they home come, then the tense particle, it's going to be the future tense as well. Let's try slowly. How do we say they? To do. How do we say home? A. To come? La. Future tense is going to be may. This time not nede or not de, may. Why do I use the may? You can have a look here. May, it's a future tense particle. That should be just right after the verb, right? Yeah. So that's why to do a la me. To do they a la me. So they will come home. Right? Yeah. Another one. This is the present tense. You have to use the de particle. They speak Burmese. To do for Burmese, Bamazaga. To speak, it's a pure, the tense particle de. So you see, mostly we are going this flow, right? The subject, object, and verb, and the tense particle. It's a very important point, right? Yeah. So to do Bamazaga pure de. Pure, it's a little high tone, you see. That's why I add the colon. Pure de. To do Bamazaga pure de, right? Yeah, they speak Burmese. Another one. She's listening to music. She, music, and listen, and the ing particle. This time nede, right? So the verb ing particle nede. Tu the chen. Yeah, normally the common one is like we say songs, right, instead of saying the music. Tu the chen na thao, it's a listen. Nede, it's a ing particle. Tu the chen na thao. Tu the chen na thao. Or sometimes like we pronounce like a down sound, na down nede. Tu the chen na down nede. She's listening to the music. Another one, he is playing football. Play, we can use the gaza one. Here you can see gaza, but the common one for playing football, it's a can, right? Hitting the ball like this, right? Yeah. So tu bolo, it's a football. Can, it's a play. It's a ing. Canede. Tu bolo canede. Tu bolo canede. Okay, this time we will change the tense, like something like, how do we say we will watch a movie? We will watch movies. This time I'll give you like sometime you can think, right? You have to say we, movie, watch, and the world, the future tense particle. So what is the word for we? It depends, right? So as a female speaker or as a male speaker, right? Let's try as a male speaker. So chano, it's a I, chano do. Movie, yoshin. Watch, verb, chi. Future tense particle. What is the future tense particle? Me. Chanado, yoshin, chi me. Suppose if you're the male speaker, you can say chamado, yoshin, chi me, the formal way, right? Yeah. Okay, so chanado, yoshin, chi me. So we will watch movies, right, like this. Okay, so we try like another 5 sentences as well, right? Yeah. So far you see, before we try the 10 sentences, we learn the nouns, we learn the verb, and we learn the pronoun, and the very important point, the tense particle. So this is some basic like information you have to know, and like then okay, you know the vocabularies. Then the very important point, this, the sentence structure. Then it's time to do the sentence. Yeah. Okay, this lesson we just try 10 simple sentences by learning the vocabularies and by learning like some of the basic grammar points, right? Yeah. Hope this is useful for you. Thank you very much and see you in the next lessons. Bye bye.